Radiation protection falling.
Of course it's correctly damaged. This is No Man's Sky Beyond on the PlayStation 4. This is the third version of the game. Consider it the... How do I whack this thing? What button do I press to whack stuff? There we go. This is the third version of No Man's Sky. It's like the Street Fighter 2 Turbo edition of No Man's Sky. I first played this game on the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, when it was called the, what was it? The No Man's Sky Next version, which was the second version of the game, and which was supposedly the first version to actually work.
Radiation protection falling.
I understand. Where am I going exactly? I think I get the ferrite dust, didn't I? That's carbon. It's not the same. I had ferrite around here somewhere. There it is. If I need an advanced mining laser, it won't work. What am I looking for? Repair from the inventory with the trackpad. Okay. I'll explain the history of No Man's Sky in just a second.
Radiation damage detected.
Guess that doesn't count. So how do I repair the scanner? I use the D-pad. Starship multi-tool. Repair the scanner. I need more ferrite dust. Oh, there's your problem. I don't have any carbon. Help me out, dude.
Radiation damage detected.
I'm gonna die right off the bat, aren't I? Where's the freaking ferrite dust I was looking for? There it is. So I need 75 pips of ferrite dust. Give me a second. Ow! Bastard. Suck on this. There it is. Give me that dust.
Levels critical.
That's enough. Trackpad. So we go to the scanner and fix it. Scan whatever that is.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Scan to locate sodium. Like there. Look for the na-na-nas over there. Thought I could do like a running attack.
Radiation levels critical.
I understand that. There's your X-button jetpack. Frame manipulator required. I'm host. There's your na-na-nas. Yeah, there we go. Give me that loot. Recharge the hazard protection. Game probably won't let me die this soon. Eventually, if I screw up too much.
Radiation levels critical.
Okay, I saved myself. Reach the marked signal. Which one? That one, I guess. And the right, press R3. So use the right stick to run. Okay, so I gotta get to my ship so I can recharge everything. We should be fine. Yeah, so the sprint icon's in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It's being depleted. And the up button there is for my jetpack. Oh, there's the ship. This game runs a lot better than the Xbox One version of this game. Like I said, this is No Man's Sky Beyond, a game that became completely unplayable on the Xbox One, I would argue. The motion blur was really, really, really bad. The frame rate was constantly dipping into the low 20s. It was just it was a pain because, like I said, the first version I played was version number 2. It was No Man's Sky Next, the Champion Edition of No Man's Sky, and it ran reasonably well. It was my first introduction to the game, and the game seemed perfectly fine. It was a B- open world game. Exploration-based open world survival game. Perfectly fine. So out of curiosity, I got the PS4, or the original unpatched PS4 disc. Give me that. And that version was decent. Like, I didn't feel one way or the other about it. But I gave it like a C+. It was a perfectly serviceable, but incredibly slow and incredibly repetitive game with not a lot of reward. Like a whole lot of grinding for not a lot of reward. A whole lot of exploration for not a lot of worthwhile resources. That was kind of a disappointment. I'll be the first to admit that. But I'm glad I played the next version first, because that was the version that convinced me the game had potential. I put about 20 hours into the Xbox One disc for Next, and I put about 10 or 12 hours during the Super Bowl playing the Xbox, the original PS4 disc, unpatched. And in fact, I have a game save from that patch. I'm curious how that would work now. Let's broadcast, see what happens. Let's get the ship. Yeah, we're getting the ship, Shinji. That's how we're gonna recharge all this crap. Outstanding. Alright, that was the breather I needed, literally. Well, everything's offline. I just started the game. So I guess what happened when I remember I got the, on this channel, I played all versions of the game that were available on physical disc. Played the Xbox One version on this channel. Played the, let me connect the exosuit. Played the PS4 unpatched disc on this channel. Wasn't anything special, but I put about 15 hours into it and say, you know what, okay, I get it. Like, I get it. There's not much here. It gets repetitive after a while. But I saw the potential there that the next update, version number 2, I would say generally resolved. We're going to have to get the parts to repair the ship, obviously. But I tried playing this Beyond version of the game with an Xbox One disc, like I said. The motion blur was god-awful. And the frame rate was way too low, so that was a terrible port. Maybe I might have needed to download a patch or something, I'm not sure. But that version of the game also crashed at the same point in the main campaigns. When I played the game after like 5 or 6 hours, I couldn't make any progress. Because as soon as I repaired this ship, I tried to launch it and fly to another waypoint on the other side of the planet, and the game crashed consistently all the time when I was about to reach that destination. It crashed at least 3 times, possibly 4. So the game became unplayable for me because I couldn't get past the first 5 hours of the game, basically. So the game is arguably unplayable on the disc version of No Man's Sky Beyond. I would argue is unplayable on the original Xbox One, but the original disc for No Man's Sky Next is apparently very playable based on what I did. I put about 30-40 hours into the unpatched disc. It's perfectly playable. It's not quite the game I think that's promising to be, but it does the survival stuff reasonably well. So I'm going to need metal plating and all the good stuff. Okay, so let's set the table a bit. Now that I'm inside the ship, I want to say the real-time clock has stopped. I should have made a ground zero save, but whatever. I thought I could manually save. Well, we'll end up saving later. What were the options I turned off? Let's see. Yeah, I turned down... The motion blur was set to 180 when I first started this game. So I cut it in half. The game seems to look perfectly fine. Frame rate's locked to 30. Seems fine. We'll probably end up flying around later, see how well it holds up. But right now it's running a lot better than the Xbox One version of No Man's Sky Beyond is. Again, the unpatched disc for the Xbox One version is probably just awful. If there's a way I can adjust the FOV sliders and fix... But the crashes are the real problem. The fact that the game kept crashing at the same spot multiple times means the game's unplayable from the disc version, and that's sad. But if you can get your hands on the original No Man's Sky Next disc for the Xbox One, it's a perfectly playable way to... It's a perfectly reasonable way to play the game. But that should probably clarify. This will help me get my radiation protection back. But I would argue that it was the best way to play this game. Well, the least expensive way to play this game would have been to buy the Xbox One disc, the original Xbox One version of No Man's Sky, because the PS4 disc, which was unpatched, but now this No Man's Sky Beyond disc comes out. So if this version holds up, this might be the definitive This might be the definitive version of the game, the definitive physical disc version. And it probably works on the PS6 for an upgrade. So we need to repair the crashed starship. So we'll just hoard stuff, same as usual. Oh yeah, we have to scan stuff too. Collect ferrite dust and craft metal plating. So we'll use the ferrite dust to craft the metal plating. Press the trackpad. So we need a metal plating and a hermetic seal. How do I get the hermetic seal? X. So where do I get the parts? Just press X. Okay, it doesn't say how to get the hermetic seal. I probably have to... I don't know where to get the parts. At some point, that's going to be explained to me. Okay, so we need metal plating and a hermetic seal. The game explains in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen in blue. We need 7 more pips of ferrite dust. To craft the metal plating, we need to repair our pulse engine. We need dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. But to get pure ferrite, to repair the launch thruster, we need a portable refiner. So we got to make one of those. Not so worried about the rocket launchers and crap just yet. We'll worry about the new technology later. So let's go out and get the, what is it, the sodium? Ferrite. We need ferrite. The scanner is mapped to the left stick. Yeah, it's like riding a bike. It's like I play this game like every other... I would say I play this game at least once every other year, I'd say. Just to kind of revisit it. We'll see how long it takes for me to get bored. But I did manage to... I think I managed to make a video where I had that terrain manipulator to make this game into a prettier version of Minecraft. Which probably killed the game's frame rate, too. And probably made the game a lot less stable, but ambition is as ambition does in these modern-day video games. I mean, a lot of people still believe that the, what was it? A lot of people still believe that, No Man's Sky Next, the second version, is the version that fixed the game and made it a legit good game. In fact, the story now is that it's like Cyberpunk, it's like the opposite of Cyberpunk, in a way. It's like, it had a very bad... recharge. Probably have to put something in here to repair it. Quick menu by pressing down on the D-pad. Recharge with carbon. We have plenty of carbon. Good, because we need this ferrite dust. I thought I could whack this stuff. There we go. Press R1 to whack it. Mining beam is listed on the top right-hand corner of the screen. 57%. Yeah. We don't have an actual scanner. But all this carbon we're grabbing from the plant, I can use to recharge my mining laser. Got even more ferrite ore here. Alright. What else do we need here? Trackpad. We need a hermetic seal on how to make those. We need pure ferrous. We need a portable, whatchamacallit. Metal plating. Okay, fine. Press trackpad. Whoop, out the way, people. So I don't have an analysis visor. I guess we'll make one eventually. Probably drifted too far away from the ship. Yeah, where's the ship? There it is. Okay, we're fine. We didn't drift that far from it because it shows up on the scanner. It's got a beacon. Could also have done that. I could also just use my jetpack to kind of get a bit more height. See where it is. Okay, crack pad, craft and empty slots. We want metal plating, which requires ferrite dust. Done. Put that right here. Done. Now we need a hermetic seal. We'll get around to it. Request assistance, of course. Distress beacon. There's a creature over there on the top left-hand corner of the screen. Rummaging around. supposed to be something around here that has a hermetic seal. It might be like one of those camps, one of those abandoned camps. Now, where is it? Who knows? Where can I do my first, like, actual manual save? How do I put this in the ship? Let's keep this charged while I'm here. I got plenty of carbon. Plenty of carbon. Yeah, craft product. Okay, we'll leave that here, whatever. There is supposed to be a quick way to, like, transfer stuff to my ship, right? Like this. Quick transfer to the starship with the triangle button. There we go. We'll keep this stack of ferrite dust in case we need to make something else, I suppose. I know we're gonna need carbon because we gotta keep the mining laser recharged. So we use carbon for that. The sodium is needed to recharge the exosuit, I believe. We'll see how it goes. Activate a local scan, whatever. And we're good here too. Fire the beam with R2. So we're gonna leave the suit, leave the ship. So the game just teleports me out of the ship. Doesn't go through the door opening animation every time I go in and out, which is kind of interesting. Here's your distress beacon. There you go. I needed that planetary chart. Let's get inside. Spring casing. We need pure ferrite. And that means we need a purifier, which we do not have yet. So we'll get around to that. Give me that loot. I guess you can turn on the light if you want. I don't remember if turning on the light does anything. I don't remember if this actually pauses the game. I know if you want to get your hazmat to recharge, your hazmat protection to recharge, you gotta stay inside the ship. So you see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you see the temperature. Above that's the name of the planet. Above that, and it disappeared. So that wasn't very helpful. We have life support, and we can recharge that with oxygen. Done. Did that use up all of our oxygen? I think it did. Hazard protection is recharged with sodium or sodium nitrate. Down. Press down the D-pad. I don't think we're going to need that. Utilities. Scan for trade outposts. No economy scanner installed, so we'll get to that later. So in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you will eventually be able to see. There they are. So you can see my radiation protection suit in orange on the top left-hand corner, on the bottom right left-hand corner of the screen. The top bar is in orange. That's my radiation protection. And there's my life support is in white underneath that.
Radiation protection falling.
And you can see the top. You can see the radiation level, 6.2 on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Where am I headed? Probably looking for another camp, if I'm being honest. And that saves me, what? Whacking that enemy saves me carbon. Whacking this rock saves me carbon for my mining beam. open inventory and view data. I forgot to do that for it. Sorry. So I might as well check. Got some nasty vents over here, I suppose. Can't use my scanner because it's recharging on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That yellow plant. Yeah, we're fine. So we're gonna head back to the spaceship, make sure my hazmat suit's ready to go. Dihydrogen crystals should be needed for my ship to take off again. I got a geode. Okay, this looks important. Press up for a portable refiner. Do I already have one? I need more metal plating to make one. So I can't do that yet. Take that rusted metal off. Can't take it to the spaceship yet. What I find inside, carbon's good enough, I suppose. Health restored sounds good. I thought there was a way for me to lay down a waypoint. Maybe later, I don't remember. There might be an item I need next. Map, don't be absurd. Darn it. Now I'm all turned around. I don't know where the ship is. Let's find a high point, see if we can find it. We're gonna need all this ferrite dust to make the metal plating we need. Okay, where's the planetary chart? Oh, this one. Plot route.
Radiation protection.
I understand, yeah, we're not paused. You have to get back to the ship and do this. Yeah, no, that's probably why I have the planetary chart. Darn it, where's the freaking ship? I wish I had a beacon. God, where's the freaking ship? I'm all turned around. I could have swore I could lay down a waypoint. It's not the ship. There is pop-in. Gosh darn it. Figures. I don't know why it didn't show up on my scanner either. Yeah, I think it was over here by this. Yeah, by this landmark. Requires carbon nanotubes. Now they tell me I can make this. Continue. Where's the freaking ship? Tell me I lost my ship.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I understand. That guy was wandering around my ship earlier. That biped could be a problem. Ugh. Nobody has a mess with that. I'm in the mood right now. Yeah, dude, where's the ship? Darn it. Now I'm just mad. I'm losing my radiation protection, among other things. That might be it over there. I can't even tell anymore. I'm just mad.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where the ship was. Don't remember exactly where it crashed. Might just be a distress beacon. Plot route. There we go. There's the ship. Probably a click away. Yeah, there it is. So I guess I saved myself some trouble there. Because I was headed in the right direction. I was never going to be able to scan for it, though, let's be honest. Yeah, we need this net. We need the sodium.
Radiation damage detected.
I understand. X. Use the sodium to recharge it. It's good enough. As good as it... Don't sass me, boy. Get out the way. Need that sodium out the way.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That can't be good. I gotta get to my ship ASAP. Now, how soon can I get there? No idea. I think I've waited out a storm before. I don't remember.
Falling.
At the Ferrite Dust. I think it was Mad Max where I was waiting out the storm. Yeah, I want to say it was Mad Max. That was the game where I had to wait out the storm. It's probably on the bottom of this valley, too. I probably picked the worst possible luck. I'm in the radiation zone. It's probably the storm. Yes, the storm.
Radiation protection.
Storm's hosing me. I'm gonna need more oxygen after all this.
Radiation damage detected.
Yeah, I'm taking bad damage.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, so I needed that sodium hit.
Radiation protection.
I understand. Yeah, the storm is killing me. Where's my ship?
Protection.
Where's my freaking ship?
Radiation damage.
I understand. Might be able to make it. Lord. I'm still nowhere near my ship.
Radiation
Ouch.
detected.
How much want to bet I just took a really bad path back home? Okay, there it is. Gotta get inside, dog. The game's probably protecting me from dying, if I'm being honest. It's probably keeping my life support at a minimum level.
Detected.
This is not my ship. but I'll take it. Okay, we're safe. We made it in.
Stabilizing.
Whew! This is not my ship. Yeah, give me that. We need carbon nanotubes. That's a weapon. We're not gonna need a full caster just yet.
Installed.
So we need carbon nanotubes. How do I make the freaking carbon nanotubes? Guess I can't craft something without my ship. Alright. Of course they're corrupted. Why should anything work in this freaking game? You need to wait for a patch for this Hollow Archive. The Beyond Hollow Archive. Cover supplies. Yep, I needed that. I'll take that W. We do need carbon. Which I do have. Locate the starship. And we're going to craft it in some empty slots. So we'll need the carbon nanotubes eventually, and the metal plate, and we're going to need all that stuff eventually. And for the tech... Is it under the multi-tool? Can't craft that. Well, it's in the starship. That's why we can't craft it. We can craft something here. Use up that oxygen.
Ability recharge.
Creature pellets? Oh, it's creature bait. Don't remember that in the previous version of this game. So it's just for projectile ammo. Not really interested. We need carbon tubes. We need it for the analysis visor, that's why. Okay.
Product constructed.
So there's the analysis visor. We can actually make it now. Perfect. Works for me. Hold L2 to operate. Yes, we can actually deep scan stuff now, apparently. Yeah, there we go. That's my starship. 800 units away. Press square to place the custom marker. Not there. You're not there. Can I get rid of that custom marker? Okay, that's what's going on. Alright, we just deleted it. We're fine. Let's explore some more. And what's all this? Chromatic metal. How do I get it? Don't know how to get the components. Worry about that later. Any other good stuff in here we can steal? Let's learn a... Yeah, I kept learning a bunch of words when I got the original unpatched version of this game. But I never seemed to learn any... I only learned maybe a couple of useful words in like 10 or 15 hours. Test device analyzer. So analyze minerals. Tell me what you might find. You can always run back inside if we need to. Scan plants and get money. If we, I think if we sell, yeah, I think we could sell this to shopkeepers and such. We got ambulatory creature we're going to want to scan. Give me a second. There we go. There you go. Discoveries. Then you can upload them and get nanite clusters, which I believe are a currency. I forget.
Radiation protection falling.
We'll get there. Already got one of those. Give me that. Yeah, I can scan this. So we have an actual compass now. It takes me back to the ship, which is nice. I don't know what kind of mess I had to go through to get to this place. Let's get a bit more sodium on here. Once I head back inside for some shelter, I'll be able to recharge my suit anyway, so that won't be a problem. Advanced mining laser I don't have. Scan this anyway. We're good. What else was in here? The advanced mining laser. You already got the ambulatory plant, right? Already scanned. Yeah, gotta scan this one. Alright, we're good. Let's make sure we scan. We want to scan at least one copy of all of these to see what it's hiding inside. We probably need a different material. I could probably need like a different tool to extract the really good stuff. You already scanned that. We're gonna have to get back inside. Let's see. Where's the other? There we go. Yeah. Our copper deposits. We'll worry about those later. Yes, get back inside. Nothing to see up here. Yes, a couple of buildings we can hide inside. Chromatic metal. Don't know how to get chromatic metal. Do I have to refine some other kind of metal to make it?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay, so we're good. There's no way for me to save the game, is there? Like no manual way for me to save the game? Yeah, the game's like laying down some breadcrumb saves. That's not a problem. I think I have to find like a distress beacon or something to manually save the game. It's probably in the guide. There's no way to actually search, is there? Yeah, we can't summon the ship to our location. We're still trying to fix the freaking ship. Remember, this game's procedurally generated. At least in a way that's dynamic every time. So how do I make the chromatic metal that we need for that thing? Press down the D-pad. Do you have any vehicles to summon? Charge secondary weapon. Now we're fine. Press up. We need metal plating. But to make the metal plating, what do we need? Trackpad. Don't need a bolt caster. That's for the starship. We're nowhere near it. Metal plating right here. We need our 50 units of ferrite dust and we're done. So we've used it to build something else. Not that. Yeah, it's outside. So how do we make the refiner? There it is. Place it there with R2. Okay, let's see. Fuel inverter. We're gonna need carbon. Input. Rusted metal could probably make refined chromatic metal, right? That just makes ferrite dust. Not worth it. Especially in a 1-to-2 ratio. Yeah, how do I make the metal I want? And we'll try making it later. Give me that. Yeah. We'll try again later. Hold down the right stick to pick it back up. Press up on the D-pad if you need to put it back down again. So we'll lay that somewhere else. Okay, we're about a click away. So we'll vamp in the meantime. They never made a demo of this game, did they? So there's no way for me to know if this game runs on my laptop. Not my laptop, but it would run on my desktop. Yeah, but this game runs way better than it does in the Xbox One. So unless it crashes, I think this game might be okay. But I need to actually fix the thrusters on my ship. So the only way to know if the crashing has been fixed on this disc version for the PS4 is to get my ship in the air. And then once I know I can land it at the new destination, then I know the crashing's been fixed compared to the Xbox One. And that's a massive disappointment. Because that Xbox One version, as ugly as it was a sequel to a game the original Xbox One version of this game, the next port, the next patch, actually was the definitive version of this game, and now this version's on the PS4. So if you needed to have a physical copy of this game, the Xbox One version was the version to get, because the PS1 version was kind of lame. The Xbox One version didn't look better, but it had more actual meaningful gameplay. It added those features I mentioned earlier that made the game less boring, made the progression a lot more rewarding. I don't think it made it a great game, but I'm curious if this version does make it a great game. Give me that. Jetpack power boost. Something here I can grab. Take that rusted metal. Atlas Pass, which I think is for opening certain doors on trading vessels. Health restored. I need an Atlas Pass to open that. But I have the Atlas. Never mind. I thought I had the Atlas Pass. I'll worry about that later. A very generous scanning window. I appreciate that. Okay, we're almost there, kids. Tag it. Hold the circle button to tag it. I think I accidentally tagged the wrong thing. That's okay. I got the heptaloid wheat. Oh, let me scan this first. Hold down L2, then press R2 to scan. Now I can blow it up. Like I said, I think I should be getting. I think I should get some currency. Once I scan enough items on the planet, they give me money for fulfilling a catalog full of life forms that are on this planet. There are some rare ones, I want to say. Salvage container. So we tagged that. Yeah, I've already scanned that one. We'll get the salvage containers later. Where's that heptaloid weed I was looking for?
Radiation protection.
We'll get inside the ship in a second. Bet we're gonna throw these dihydrogen crystals in there. Spring casing. We need pure ferrite, which means we need to refine the ferrite dust we have. We'll get to that. This has not been scanned yet.
Units received.
Oh, more ferrite dust is good for me. Oh, some gamma root here? What? Yeah, I'll take it. Carbon won't go to waste. This has been scanned for ferrite dust. And I got some of that gamma root I was looking for. Or at least it's the first time I've ever harvested it, which is what matters. Okay, the ship's there. So we're gonna head inside this thing. We'll repair this in just a second. There's another creature I forgot to scan. I can't scan from inside the ship. Let me scan it, then we'll head back inside. It is fast, though. Can I not scan it from here? There it is. He's a little nimble. And he can be baited. Alright, we're good. Valuable geode acquired. Analyzed with square. Geodes contain ferrite. And I can make the refined ferrite, the pure ferrite with this. So we'll repair that with the hermetic seal we just scored. So now we need some pure ferrite. Okay. Construct a portable refiner and we're good. Okay. We have dihydrogen, so we're gonna move some stuff around. Trackpad. Yeah, we're gonna move some stuff around. Ferrite dust is here. How much ferrite dust can I hold? Yeah, I can all hold it here. We're fine. Hold it all here. Dump the rusted metal here on the ship. We have room right now. We'll get rid of it eventually. Portable refiner is already in our possession. Gamma root. So you just press the triangle button to send it to the ship. So we're just making space. Analyze. We can break it down. We could probably sell the geodes by themselves now that I think about it. If we got some more ferrite dust, we can press the triangle button to quickly transfer it onto the exosuit. I think that was a quality of life improvement from a previous version of the game, so that helps. So how do we craft the thing that we need? This requires dihydrogen. Yep, we have enough to make one of these. Throw it in here. Fixed. Now we need pure ferrite. And that's outside. Press square to pop outside. Press up. Lay down the portable refiner. Press square, and I'm pretty sure we can see what needs to be made out of this. We need pure ferrite. Carbon will be our fuel.
Recharge.
We need... We have the 50 already. So we just need 50. So how do we grab just 50 out of this? Down. Yeah, press down. Down on the D-pad. We only need 50. There we go. How do we... I can't change the stack size by 1. Fine, whatever. We'll turn it off manually. 6 seconds to process, huh? Done. Alright. Activate deployed refiner. We're fine. Pick it up. Hold the right stick to... Well, gotta pick up the loot. Sorry, I forgot to pick up the fuel. So I gotta grab that carbon. Oh, I forgot to take the crap out of it. Would have been a nice idea. I probably should have used less carbon. Oh well, I guess I owes myself. Hold the right stick to put it back in our inventory. Don't worry, it'll come back. Looks like it exploded, but it'll come back. Prepare the launch thrusters by going to the trackpad. Go right here. Tap on that. We need 50 pure ferrite, which we got. We are done. Now we can take off. Is this where the game crashed last time? We'll get to that. Still don't know how to save the game. Because I know by leaving the ship, I saved the game that way. Sort of an autosave. Is there something else here I could grab? Spring casing requires pure ferrite. So I need 10 more. Give me a second. So we need 9 more. Might have the fuel for that. So I can't just do 9. Maybe I can just do it 1 pip at a time. That might be the way to do it.
Technology recharge.
Just 1. You only need 9. Yes, give me the 9. Be done in a second. They also might have been patched in the game. Give me the loot. So you're only using as much fuel as you need to refine the thing. No complaints. Drop it.
Radiation protection falling.
I understand. That's why I never do anything outside unless I can hop back inside the ship to get my radiation suit to recharge. Starship launch fuel sounds like a great idea. You already opened all this other crap. You did an Atlas pass, which I thought I picked up already, but whatever. Nothing really of interest here. Alright. I made way more progress than I thought I would, since I haven't played this game in a year or so. I haven't played this game in a couple of years. At least. Okay, so let's pop out to make sure I get an autosave. Yep, I got that restore point. So how do I save the game manually again?